Tacet, and welcome to the Gems of War Invasions, week 13, day 7. So today, a good majority of our time, other than doing delves of course, will be to actually go finish out Bounty Hunter. We are within range in order to be able to go and complete out Bounty Hunter to its full completion, to actually go make Leaderboard. That will end up giving us 75 more gems, as well as a random orb on tomorrow. So, might as well go do that. I believe we'll easily be able to reach that. We just have to go and put in probably about an hour of grinding. But we're going to go do that tonight. The Q&A, I believe, should be right after the stream at 9:30, if I'm not mistaken. So they'll be doing that immediately after. So we might as well stream all the way up to that point and then go head over there when they go do the official Q&A for, I believe, version 4.2. And I think they're going over some next year stuff, probably. At least to some degree, as far as what some of their plans are and stuff like that. Obviously, they're not going to go over everything that they're doing next year, but some details they'll probably share with us. But anyways, let me go make sure chat's all nice and visible. And, oh yeah, let me go bring up the troop stuff. That would help. Let's go over the things that are coming out tomorrow. Unfortunately, nothing too over the top. Pretty lackluster. But we do have a lot of stuff coming out on Friday, mainly a new Mythic and a new Hero class, both simultaneously. So that's going to be nice. Anyways, where'd that window go? Is that the window? That is a window capture. That's not the right window, though. That's also not the right window. That's also not the right window. Here we go. That's the right window. Anyways, let's go and bring this down. Where is the thingy? The thingy is right there. There we go. Is it coming up visibly? Let's see. Well, in a second, if we'll ever load. Load. There we go. Oh, why is it off-centered slightly? I guess I have it wider than normal. Let me fix that. Let's see, move that over. That's a bit better, kind of, but now I'm cutting it off. Oh no, there it goes, auto-adjusted. There we go, that's fine. Anyway, so, new epic coming in tomorrow. It is pretty bad, but it will be a great way to go and stock up on brown, yellow treat stones, if nothing else, which is pretty relevant because things like Gorgolfa end up using it, as well as Cockatrice and a few other really, really solid brown yellows that tend to get used a lot. Bullet, Dragonian Monk, stuff like that. There's definitely a pretty decent handful, and a few really key mythics use it too, like I believe Famine and stuff use it. But anyways, as far as this troop, it's not that good. It deals damage to an enemy, and then does half damage to the two adjacents. And then if a single one of them dies, it does gain all of its mana back. It's basically like a targetable Lamia, except it doesn't get to upscale with their attack. It just always has this really, really ridiculously low amount of damage. It's a really weird troop that I feel like will never be used other than maybe in early game. And for the most part, unless you're under level 100 or under level 200, I don't think you're ever going to bother using this troop a single time, other than whatever the reward is next week, which we already know it's not going to be Glory because we had Glory this week, so it's probably pointless to ever even bother using this thing. It does have Bloodlust, which is nice. Whenever it gets a kill, it becomes enraged, so it gets a lot of value out of a kill since it gets the 12 mana and its Bloodlust for extra skull damage and hitting through traits. But for whatever reason, they added a completely new trait of 20% skull mitigation, even weaker than Armored. I thought Armored was bad. Now they're adding a weaker version of Armored. That's pretty pitiful. But yeah, I don't know why they added this. It's completely useless and just makes the troop even worse than it could have been. If that would have been Stone Skin, that would have been, he would have actually been okay. But it's not, so he isn't. It's awful. It is worth mentioning that next week is Tower of Doom. And this is the weapon that we'll specifically end up getting from it. It's just like the other weapon, except for brown. It deals damage to all enemies, +1 per tempering level. Tempering level is whatever that one number is that's next to it. So if it says +3, it will just gain +3, so on and so forth. If it's at +7, it gains 7. Pretty self-explanatory. Whatever the plus value is how much extra it gets from the tempering level. And then it transforms all green to Doom Skulls. And if the enemy has a Doom, which is that one thing within the Tower of Doom, also players can own a couple of them, though it's mainly only going to be in Tower of Doom. If there's one on the enemy team, you'll end up creating 5 additional Doom Skulls, which essentially makes it like a... Well, I can't really say it's like a Shegra now. I don't know what exactly would that thing be like. Like, the other one was kind of like Shegra. This is like a green to Doom Skull. I don't think anything even remotely does that at the moment, so that's kind of unique. It's another, yet again, another brown, decent weapon. But every single Doomed weapon is going to be around this premise. It just transforms the opposite color, and then creates 5 if there's a Doom, and basically they're all set up exactly the same. If you go and compare this to the last week's one, it's the same thing, just different color as far as what it converts and what it uses. And that's the only difference. Oh, and what it gets extra mana from as well is based on whatever its color is. But they all go around the exact same theme. But yeah, we haven't had Tower of Doom really that often. We've only had one Tower of Doom so far. So this will be the first, well, not first, but, you know, the next Tower of Doom that we've had so far, since we haven't really gotten one yet. I'm trying to figure out where on earth is the window capture for this. I brought it up. Where's the get rid of it? That's not it. There it is. Okay, anyways. Well, let's go do Bounty Hunter. Gonna need to go and farm quite a bit of that in order to get the rest that we need at the moment. So let's start working towards that slowly and making progress. Let's see. Before we do though, let's go do Diamond Day because we definitely don't want to go forget and do that. If you haven't been, definitely want to make sure you get to the point as quickly as possible to be able to complete out dungeons. If you don't currently have dungeons unlocked, you obtain them from doing, oh, what kingdom is it? Drifting Sands ends up unlocking it. So if you haven't done that yet, go do that because Diamond Day gives you a lot of diamonds, and diamonds help you craft legendaries and mythics. Mainly mythics, so you might want to pick up a legendary like Dragon Soul or something if you're earlier on in the game whenever it eventually pops up. But anyways, let's go move this. Let's go try bringing chat back up as well. Let's see where to go. There it is. Also, hello everyone. What? Oh, I need to take a drink of water first before I choke on myself. Sorry about that. So, okay. Hello, everyone. Hello, William. Hello, Paul. Hello, Marcelo. Hello, Zeddicus. Hello, Captain. Hello, James. Hello, IceRR. Hello, Mr. Jesse. Hello, Gustavo. Hello, Chad. And hello, everyone else. Welcome. I'm going to go make this a little bit bigger so I can still see the screen. Move that over. And we're good to go. Okay. So, take a reds. Now I got hiccups. No. I just can't win. Exchange one problem for another. I feel the need of it coming back again. And I'm trying to stop it. Sorry. Now I won't be able to stop them. Alright, we'll take the red there. Get a key. Yeah, I'll just gold the key. Get enough from that. And, oops, my other screen just popped on top of that. Move that over. X that out. There we go. Okay, everything's organized now. Take that over. Get a hit. Hello, Churros. Hello, David. How do you get Skeleton Key? You need to go and complete out Zhejian Kingdom. And at the end of it, you get the hero class of Thief. You then need to go set your hero class of Thief and win 250 times. And after you have won 250 times with your hero set as Thief, with Thief in your team, you will end up unlocking the hero class weapon for the Thief, which is the Skeleton Key. And that's how you get it. It only takes a few hours to obtain using quicker methods, though it could take about 5 hours to about a day to complete it out otherwise, if you're just doing like normal PvP or something slower. But yeah, it's definitely a weapon you should consider having. It's quite a bit weaker without owning a Cedric fully traded, but it is still usable without it. It's just it's highly advised having one to get its full value. It's still pretty good, nonetheless. Even if you're just using it with a single merchant, like Apothecary or something, that's still going to give it a little bit more damage. Specifically 12 more damage. In an earlier game, probably even just the base value of what it gets, the 50 damage off the 100 gold is probably enough to kill most things around your level range, if you're still a lower level. Anyways, with that out the way, let's go do a bunch of Bounty Hunter. We still need to go and complete this out. If we complete out every single battle, I believe we do indeed make Leaderboard. We could try throwing some 20s. I haven't been this particular week, mainly because I find it to be a really annoying battle, and I think we're just going to keep doing what we're doing. There are a couple different ways that we can go about the final battle with a true damage weapon or going with a Weaver into the Chikaraki. But I don't know, I personally feel like we should just keep doing this. It's been working. Might as well keep it the same. Haven't lost once with it until now, where we're about to lose once with it, because I already call it now that Valraven is escaping. There's almost no way we're going to be able to counter that. Though he isn't taking any mana yet, so that might be good. So we'll go take another one of these. That kind of failed, but he still hasn't taken any mana, so that's good. This doesn't feed him any either, so we don't need to worry about that. Wow, those casts are so bad. We'll go and take this over. Hopefully that'll give us the mana. No, it does not. Okay, fine. We'll go for it one more time. Finally get it, and then we could win. Only took like 10 tries. And we just kill out everything else normally. And once that Valraven dies, it's a pretty easy win. It was already a pretty easy win, but now at least he can't escape. Oh, he ruined it. We had good alignment. And it's dead. Yeah, it's quite a bit slower, which is one of the reasons why I don't want to do it right now. We're going to get almost the exact same amount of points at about, I don't want to say half the time, but it'd probably take us about at least 50% longer if we were to do it the other way. And we'd get almost no extra points. And I believe we'd still have enough. I calculated it out earlier, and as long as we get 3 more Valravens, we will have enough to make leaderboard currently. And if we get another one, we definitely have more than enough for leaderboard. As long as we maintain 100% win rate, and we have this entire time so far. So we won't even need to go to the other battle. Okay, he's gonna get summoned. I can't stop that. There's no alignment here. Still gonna try. Oh, why wasn't that an extra turn? We could have stopped him if it was. Oh, good. He only got 1 summon though, at least. That's could have been worse. And he just dies like a billion skulls there. I'm actually gonna manually take that skull just so we can kill it with that. This should be enough damage. Oh, good. We got a llama. I've been needing more llamas. I believe that's actually the pet we have some of the least copies of. So nice to see another one. Hey, that reminds me, I still haven't checked to see if everyone's going to be here for tomorrow. I believe they are in the guild. I need to go double check that though. Because for Tower of Doom, it's really important. Since we need to go do all the scouting and everything. Hello crew, welcome. What do I need? What do I need? Let's take a red surge. Try for the skull there. And all I do is give it to him. Luckily, it doesn't really do much. But still, that's not good. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I did get a new Ethernet cable, by the way, today. But I didn't actually use it yet. I got it, but I forgot to go plug it in. It would take like 1 minute, but I actually completely forgot about that. Ended up getting it earlier. We'll do it for tomorrow's stream and see if it makes it any better. I highly doubt that's actually what the problem is, but I needed to update it anyways. We'll go and throw that down. Get herself the hit. Oh, do we still have a hole? Okay, we'll need to go fix that then. Hello, Squidgy. Welcome. Okay. Do I silence him? I'm leaning towards yes, but I don't feel like we're going to get enough mana in time to outpace that silence. Oh, and he got a kill. Okay, we need 1 more mana. Nice. Okay, we can get it in time. Makes no difference, though. At least he only got 1 summon. The exact same 1 summon as earlier, too. Can we upgrade Broken Spire to 10 next week? I believe so. Was it only 1 short? I thought it was 2 short. If it was only 1 short, then yes. Let me go double check. But yeah, it might be. These days, almost every single week's going to be an upgrade, though. So it's not really that special anymore that we even get an upgrade. Unless it's like a Magic Kingdom or something. That's only an armor or an HP. I forget which actually off the top of my head. But I don't know, does it only need one? If it does, then yeah, it would. No, it needs 2 troops. And only 1 is coming in next week. So yeah, it's not going to be enough. We're going to be 1 whole troop short. Because the Doom is not for... the Doom that's coming in next week is not for Broken Spire. It's for Droxzoom. Which will allow us to then get Droxzoom to 7 stars, I believe. But some people already have it at 7 stars because of how the power level was prior to them doing the new format. But yeah, it'll make Droxzoom available to 7 stars for everyone. And Broken Spire will still be 9 stars, needing 1 additional troop until it gets up. Because currently it needs 2 more troops until it gets up. Let me go do this llama real quick before I forget. How many copies do we have? We only have it at level 5. That's a sign of a very under-leveled pet. But all we need here is at least 1 copy and we have it upgraded. Then we'll move on to finishing Bounty Hunter. And then Delves. And in between there, we'll hand out a code. And regardless, I will be ending the stream before the devs do their Q&A stream thing. Or whatever they're going to be talking about. Is it just you, or is Bounty way too easy this week? Bounty's almost always pretty easy. Very rarely is it too over the top, because it's made to be at least accessible to all players, or at least try to be, to some degree. So it's not the hardest of things. It's more so just a way to easily obtain orbs. Is basically the whole premise of Bounty Hunter. Okay, well, let's start getting that thing up. Yep, wrong one. Grab that so we get the Scolder. Get all that mess, sort of hit down. Get our reds that we need. Oh, might as well max. Oh no, we already have our gold maxed out. That's fine. Alright, let me go double check. That's another thing I haven't been doing yet either. Guilds. I'll go double check. Oops, I haven't even cleaned the last of my seals. Oh no, yes I did. Never mind. It just keeps accumulating there. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's been way too long. Wait, why didn't I kick that last week? Or did I forget to? Could have sworn I guess there was 2 people and I only kicked 1 of them. But yeah, maybe we could do that. So we have 2 holes. If anyone's interested in joining the guild, we have spots for Tower of Doom, and we are going to be going all the way in Tower of Doom. At least to get all the base rewards. We're not going to be trying for Leaderboard, though. But only 98 guilds ended up finishing it last week. But we will be one of those 98. But if you're interested in joining the guild, 1 million gold and being able to do decent in all the guild-related events, like raids, invasions, Tower of Doom, Guild Wars, all that. In late game, ideally that would mean basically level 1000 plus and 1 million gold essentially. If you can do that, then we have 2 spots. Anyone is interested? Let's keep going with the llama. Well, technically everything makes leaderboard, but the leaderboard is so pitiful for Tower of Doom. Unless you're making like top 10, you're getting nothing for doing leaderboard. Unless they're rebalancing it. There is a possibility that they're rebalancing Tower of Doom. Though the post on Monday didn't make any mention of it. And I don't believe anything on the forum mentioned it either. I really hope they did, but for whatever reason, I feel like they didn't touch Bounty. I mean, they didn't touch Tower of Doom at all. Which means it's, other than the base rewards, it's not worth going any further than that. Yeah, even first is pretty pitiful, just because of how much competition there will be for first. To the degree that it won't be worth it. You're going to burn through more gems than you even get as a reward. And the only other substitute reward that you get is are those little dooms, which are basically useless if you have Orbs of Ascension. Oh, whoops. I took that thinking it was an extra turn. Fail. Whoops. I didn't see the other 3 there. I was actually really surprised that not even 100 guilds completed out Dooms last time. I guess because it was such a new game mode that people didn't really know what they were doing. I'll probably re-summarize it again this Monday for the video. Just because it's been a whole month since the previous one and it's still relatively new. I should have used gold. Oh well, it's still gonna die in 2 shots regardless of what we do there. Now we just throw the key at it. It'll be even more competitive this time. I know. How wonderful. Well, I don't think we're gonna be going for leaderboard at all in any way. We're just gonna be doing all rewards and then stop most likely. And I believe if every single person buys up to weapon, you can have enough to complete out the event. I forget how much weapon costs, though. I think it was 500 something. Which is quite a bit of gems to have to throw out, but, yeah. Such a good gem profiting event, right? That's what it was originally supposed to be, but it doesn't even remotely do that. Not even close. Unless they rebalanced it. Which I hope they did. Wrong one. Wrong egg! There we go. Yeah, let's kill it out. Okay, gain our llamas. Hopefully a lot of them. At least 2 would be nice. There we go, 2 llamas. That's enough for us to go upgrade our llama. Oh no, the dreaded 2-hour troop menu. This shouldn't take that long. Should only take about 10 seconds here. Oh, nope, it's gonna take a while. No, it's not gonna take that long. Hopefully sometime this minute. There we go. Okay, so things I was about to go do. This upgrade should only be the llama, but might as well check all of them. And yeah, just the llama. Let's go and upgrade this little guy. Finally get him to his first ascension. Because I don't really count the first one, because it's just based on food instead of actual ascension. But there we go. Because when it goes from rare to ultra rare, it technically gains an ascension, but it doesn't actually because you never ascend it. It just happens to get more ascended from leveling for whatever reason. It's kind of weird. But anyways, let's go and keep going back to bounty. Gotta go finish this out, make that nice leaderboard, and get 75 gems and an orb, which is pretty good value for an hour. Because that's about how long it will take us. Maybe a little bit shorter. This battle does go pretty quick. Slightly less points, but pretty quick overall. Oh, another Vow Raven, nice. I think we still need another 3, was it? 2 or 3? At some point, we're going to definitely have a secure leaderboard if we get excess. Because I think I only accounted for 4 total. So if we get anything more than 4 throughout the stream, and I think that's already our 3rd, then we'll be in the clear for making a leaderboard. There's not going to be that many people that are going to bother passing us the last few hours. But there shouldn't be, I hope not. I gotta be careful, we can still lose this. It is a Vow Raven. He can do very weird things, so we'll just take that, securing to kill it, and there we go. And we won. So we'll do that, throw a hit there, get all that converted, throw another one of these down. Throw it again. And I just have to deal with this mass summoner. Throwing out a skull, and he's already dead. Hey, wait, are we back at the starting battle? We are right back at the amount of battles we had when we started. That's funny. Yeah, we're definitely making leaderboard then. Also, as soon as we make leaderboard, I'll stop doing it for now, and I'll just do the rest of them off stream later tonight. Because I'll probably be up tonight to go record the thing as early as possible, since the last few have been so late on the Mondays. Want to make sure this one gets out on a reasonable time. Oh, also, just as a reminder, this is probably a weird time within the stream to do the reminder, but don't forget, tomorrow night's stream will be earlier, quite a bit earlier, probably around, I want to say 4? No guarantee on the exact time, but probably more towards 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is about 4 hours prior to normal. Then that's mainly because I'll be doing something else that night, this Monday. I will probably be missing the preview stream of 4.2, but I already know everything that's in 4.2, so I'll still be able to summarize it easily on Tuesday. But if you do want to go see 4.2 spoilers, they're going to be doing that tomorrow night. Tonight will just be Q&A. On their stream, that is. But we'll be going over on our stream on Tuesday. But the Q&A will go over on Monday. The 4.2 will go over on Tuesday. And they're basically doing both of those the day prior to both of those. Because unfortunately, I can't do it before then. They hold a monopoly on doing things before me. Let's see. We'll go and take that over. Mainly because I'm not allowed to. Go throw this down. Grab a red. Pick skulls. Make sure we don't actually lose this battle. That'd be useful. And we just take that entire area if he doesn't ruin it. And he's about to ruin it. No, not quite. Almost. How have we not killed anything yet? Okay, we don't have any alignment in all that mess. Could try silencing him. Don't really think it's worth it. Rather to silence the actual annoying one. We'll take some browns for now. Start getting that back up. Start getting this up again and just get ourselves new alignment. We'll do that. Nice amount of mana. Do it again. Do it again. Take the reds over. Throw it again. And he's probably going to get a summon unless we get lucky on this. And, well, we got post alignment, but we didn't get it initially. But that should be enough to kill, so it's fine. Okay, I believe we got all the Val Ravens we needed. And we're definitely going to get at least 2 more within the amount of battles we have left. Yeah, Doom's, honestly, I love the format that they did with it. Like, the actual gameplay of Doom is pretty nice. But the way that they monetized it is awful. Like, everything about it from a resource perspective is just absolutely abysmal. I don't know what they were thinking with that. But the actual game mode's pretty nice. I enjoy it. I wish in-game chat worked better because it requires it a lot, but that is something on their list of things to improve in the near future. Actually, they're going to be completely overhauling the chat system when they go and improve the chat next. It's one of the reasons why they haven't really done any real proper minor fixes, is mainly because they're completely going to be overhauling the chat system once they finally get around to fixing it. Because the chat system originally was something that they slightly rushed out just because it had really popular demand at one point. Obviously, in a game like this, you would want to have a chat system normally. But they did rush it out a little bit and then never came back to it. I feel like that happens with a lot of things too. Like Soulforge was one of those things. It seemed like it was slightly rushed out and then they would kind of like modify it later, but then never really modified it later. At least not yet. Okay, what do we need here? Take Brown over. Grab, hopefully, something off of this. Not quite. As long as it leaves us something to cast, we'll be fine. That gives our Yagway to full. Get our kill there. Throw it down again. Dead. Throw it again. Hello, Steve! Welcome! Good morning, Starlight. What kind of teams are we planning for tomorrow? Probably some kind of Gorgolfa-based team, I would assume. That or Cockatrice. Oh, wait, never mind. They have immune to Mana Drain. Never mind. Ignore what I was about to go say. I was going to say some kind of Cockatrice combo. But that's actually not going to work, I don't think. Well, I guess you could use it on everything other than the Tower of Doom. Or the Doom itself, I mean. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure some kind of Gorgolfa-based team is going to be the primary thing that you build around. Just put a Gorgolfa in there, use some kind of hero weapon of any color, and use that as your primary damage source. And you just keep spamming Gorgolfa into that weapon, and you just win off of that. And then the other two would just be support troops of sorts. Maybe like a Famine and something else. Basically, just Brown Guild War Day, except you get to choose any weapon you want, essentially. Most Tower days will play out similar to that. Slightly different in that you're going to have to deal with higher stats. But it's still somewhat similar. Because the only real difference as far as your team is you can use any weapon color you want. Though, of course, your objective is slightly different. The stats that you get up to are way higher in Doom than it is within Tower of Doom than it is within Guild Wars. But still, overall, it's about the exact same things that you would build, premise-wise. You just need to make sure for Tower of Doom that it upscales better. Whereas in Guild Wars, you're just trying to maximize the arbitrary score system that they have set up for it. Okay, that Valraven is definitely going to escape. Which I hope it doesn't, because we're actually perfect score right now. Until I jinx it and we don't get it. But, yeah, he's probably going to escape. I'm actually going to, just out of safety's sake, take a red here. If the worst comes to worst, we can just cast Yagway. Ooh, that's nice. No alignment, though. I think I still go for it. Actually, we go for a Skull, then see where things are. I think it's still worth it. We'll go for it. It's at least full mana again. Oh, good. And it dies. Never mind. We're fine. And now we won. Assumably. We at least killed the Valraven. That's the most important part. Before it escapes. How is that not an extra turn? Seriously, how is that not an extra turn? How is that still not an extra turn? And we don't even have mana for it. Wow. Okay, what do we do with this? What to do. I guess we'll take a yellow over for now. Maybe silence something, go from there. He didn't even touch the board. Here, have a silence. Board still not in any useful state. Still not in any useful state. Okay, I'm just about to throw it right now just so we can clear the board. Here, have some skulls. There we go, about time. Get full mana just so we have it in case it misses, because it's probably going to miss. Which it does. Throw it again. It's actually a really awful board. I should have waited a little bit. I keep forgetting our reds feed directly into his summoner. Normally we can just go and whatever red he has isn't really that useful. But in this case it actually is. It just gets a bunch of summons. Well, I guess it's not technically useful. It just delays our win. Oh, you know what we can go do? Do silence on him. And now we should be able to win in that time of that silence, hopefully. Keyword on hopefully. Because it might not go down. Okay, that should be match. Just double cast that. And that'll be enough to kill it. Why are we farming 19 rather than 20? Because it's a lot quicker. It will score us slightly less points, but it's a lot quicker, which gives us more time to go farm PvP or other stuff. There are strategies to go do the final battle, like doing true damage, but it's still going to be slower than this battle. Not only are the stats higher, but just the type of team that you would need to use would be slightly slower in general, compared to infinitely looping between these two, occasionally. You're going Mountain Crusher, Glaceon, Raph, and Ketris. Yeah, you can build pure brown skull spam teams. They would be pretty quick, and there are several of them. My biggest concern is just losing with them. They're really good for PvP because of the speed that they can get sometimes. But in my experience, they do get pretty high lose rates, which we wouldn't really want in anything. But, I don't know, we can give it a shot again. There are quite a few Glaceon, King Bloodhammer, Raph teams that have with a hero weapon that work pretty well. And a few other variants of it as well that can all go pure brown. And we technically don't even need the weapon to be brown. It can be anything we want, but the other three have to be brown. But there's plenty of skull spam options that utilize brown. Oh wait, why am I looking at rewards? We already have all the rewards. What we should be looking at is the leaderboard and see if we actually have enough to reach it. So we should. We currently have 9 more battles remaining at minimum. And that is, even if we only say 4,000 each, and they're a little bit more than that. Let's just say 10. 40,000. Yeah, we'll make it. Oh, that's actually a little close though. We would need 1 more Valraven to break even and 2 more Valravens to be secure, which we should get. Because we're definitely going to get 1 Valraven within 7, and it's pretty likely that we'd get 2 within 9. Just need to make sure we don't lose any, and we'll be fine. So yeah, the current Valraven count that we need is at 2 then. Or 1 for most likely leaderboard, and 2 for guarantee leaderboard. And of course that assumes we don't miss any. And that also assumes we don't lose a single battle. And neither has happened yet, but it can definitely happen at any point. Anytime a Valraven feels like just randomly getting a 10 times, or 5 times I mean, to go get 10 mana. That's all it takes. To lose it all. Okay, we'll go take that over. Grab a Yagway poke right there. Okay, can't really do anything with that. Can throw another one of these down, then just go and try getting a Yagway down and go from there. Get to kill, but it's fine. The rest of that we can, I don't know, do we take a skull out of that? I think we're just gonna take it around. And Yagway those 2 away. We'll get a bit of red, but it's not gonna be enough to get full mana off of, so it's fine. This we can't really do anything with, so we'll try getting alignment again. And now we need to kill him now, or else he's going to escape. Luckily, that's enough damage. Don't even need to get alignment, since it's already enough just to double kill. Okay, there's one of our 2 Valravens. So now within 8 battles, we need to find 1 Valraven. If that doesn't happen, there's something wrong. Though, of course, we can still lose, so we gotta be careful with that. Oh, and he's already starting to take yellow. That's not good. He's right up front, so we can kill him easily. The problem is actually doing that. Let's see. We'll take the... he doesn't get anything out of that. We'll take that. Oh, we might grab a yellow, though. Okay, I wish he will keep doing that. That's actually pretty helpful to us. Because he doesn't get any Valraven value out of it. Okay, we got Yagway. Nice. We just go straight into that. And we won. Almost. Actually, I shouldn't say it yet. It's not over yet. Actually, yeah, it is. All we have to do is cast this. Unless he gets full mana right now, which he doesn't. Okay, that's not too good of a board. I guess we'll still go for it. Actually, no, never mind. That's an awful board. We're not going for it at all. He's probably going to summon, but well. Yeah, we can't stop unless he goes for skulls. Oh, or that. That works too. If we can get full mana here, that's enough to kill. There we go. That's smash. Even if it did an extra turn, it's enough to kill. Okay, all we need now is one more Valraven. And that is 100% leaderboard. To a point that we probably won't get past. And who knows, maybe we'll find even more Valravens on top of that. As soon as we find another Valraven, I'll probably give out a redeem code and then switch over to Bounty Hunter, though. I mean, not Bounty Hunter, over to Delves, I mean. And then I'll just do the last few Bounty Hunters off stream. Because at that point, we already know we're going to make a leaderboard. It's just a matter of actually grinding the last little bit of it. Yep. Or we'll just lose immediately. Okay, what do we need here? I guess we take a brown just so we have more reds on the board. Oh no, he's stealing my reds. How could he do such a thing? Okay, the rest we'll kind of leave as is. Throw that down. Get all that going. Get another one down. Do I silence him just for one summon? I feel like the answer is no. So we'll let him do that. Get another cast down. What on earth do we need here? Do we give him a skull? We lose our thing because it's Doom Skull, so let's take that one then. Just to make sure he doesn't kill us immediately. Move that. Throw this into full mana, please. Thank you. And what do we do from there? I guess we cast, because we get a Cascaded Skull in there too. That'll hit on him. And then we just throw it down 2 more times. We already have alignment for it too, so just throw it down immediately. Throw it again, and dead. I love Yagway's double hit like that. When he could just hit a troop, get the extra turn, all of his mana back, and then immediately kill the troops he just hit. Leads to a lot of damage potential in any game mode that he's in. He's not good against absurdly high stats, but luckily Bounty Hunter is kind of in that in-between area where it's not absurdly high, but it's also slightly higher than average, but it works really well for Yagway's amount of damage. Okay, we have some alignment, I guess we'll go for it. Not full, but we just grab that to get full. I don't think there's any extra turn there, so we'll throw it down again. Hope for one off of that. Keep throwing it again unless we have alignment. Oh, why did I take that red? I thought we didn't have mana for a second. Whoops. That was a waste. And probably missed an extra turn because of it. And there goes the annoying summons. I don't think we've come even close to losing because of that. It just wastes time, mainly. Which is one of the other big concerns with the final battle. Because not only do you still have Sir Gawain. Like, if Sir Gawain wasn't on the final battle and was just the other removes, I'd probably be fine with it. But the problem with the final battle this week is it has both the 2 good removes, as well as Sir Gawain. It removes red and it removes purple, which for the obvious reason with this particular team would not be good. And even with some of the other ones, like the Kaki and stuff, it'd still be a problem. It's because it uses some of that color. But at least it gains armor, so Kaki can just like one-shot everything, which is nice. But anyways, we're almost there. But main thing we need to do is find one more Valraven, and that will ensure us we have the amount of battles we need. Come on, Valraven, where are you? Don't make us have to use them all. Okay, move that over. Grab a... what do I even want here? I guess we just take green for now. Start getting Gawain... I mean, not Gawain. Get up... what's his name? Yagway up. Take that for free. No alignment, so we throw it again. Throw it down again. I should have probably waited till he casts, because now we have an awful board that we can't do anything with because he creates a bunch of brown and blue on it, like in the way all over the place. Okay, we have extra turns, so we'll finally go for it. Hopefully get all the mana from that. Perfect. Grab ourselves another one of those. No follow-up, so... Oh, yes, we do have follow-up. Never mind, right there. Throw it down again, since we already got full mana. And that's pretty much it. Take that down. And that's match. Okay, let's see that Valraven. There we go. Okay, as long as we don't lose this Valraven, we won. We even have leeway to lose one entire battle. Also, if we find another Valraven after this fact, they would definitely be secured, because there's not a slight possibility we could lose at that point. But even with this one, we're in a pretty safe position. We technically don't even need this Valraven, I don't believe. Even if we lose this entire battle, we could still probably be fine. But definitely want to at least win this one. And if we do, we can then go to Bounty. I mean, go to, I keep saying Bounty. Go to Delves. And hand out a redeem code. Only big issue here is he does have a tank this time around, which is definitely in our way. And he's not blocked by any yellow, which is always bad for a Valraven that we don't want escaping. So we hit it once. I need to hit it 2 more times, though, to have enough damage to kill. And that does not produce one of our kills. I could throw this down now, but it's going to do very little value. I'd almost be better off just taking mana, like getting rid of his brown, so he has a lower chance to extra turn here. Still leaves us with nothing to do, though, on the board, so we'll take a brown for now. Oh no, those yellows. They're trying. Okay, and that should be fine. And then we just do it again. I'm going to immediately go for it, even if we don't have good board, just to make sure it dies. And we won. Okay. And now we have enough battles to easily make leaderboard. And we'll leave it at that. We'll just do the rest of them off stream later. No need to do the rest of them now. You guys probably know what this looks like by now. There we go. Okay. So let's go to Delves. And at 5,000 or 4,560 each with 5 more battles, likely 7. Let's just count as 7. That's basically what it is. So 7 times 4,560. That comes out to 31,920. You add that to our current number, 331,620. And that means our current score most likely is around 363,000. And that is like 63rd place, kind of, around here. Give or take a little bit. So yeah, we're fine. Oh, right next to JCG. Which I don't think he's here right now. But anyways, let's go and take our tributes and go hand out the code. And then let's go to Delves. That's the last thing I believe we need to go do. And we still have to go to Delves for a few more days. We almost have the pet, though, in a couple more days. We're currently at room 390 at a maximum of 420. And 420. And yeah, then we basically just have like 3-4 more days. I believe by next Friday, guarantee we'll have this delve done. Possibly by next Thursday as well. But we'll see. And we get the pet in 2 more days. No, 3 more days. Yeah, 2 more days. Assuming we don't lose any. Because we get, what, 90 per day. So we could theoretically have 1,900. Then we have 1,990 theoretically tomorrow. And then even if we lost once between now and Tuesday, we'd have it by Tuesday, the Dire Rose. And then we'll go wield it. Not like it has much of a purpose, but oh well. Anyways, let me go hand out a code before I forget. And then let's go do the game mode. Oops, this is not the right tab. Let me go get it. One moment. Where's my codes? Code. There they are. Edit. Mark the one that we just used. Mark. Copy. Save. Put this over here. Boom, boom. Success. And do it again. Boom, boom. Save. Success. And put it right before the thingy. Copy the whole handle. And there you guys go. There's the redeem code. Use it on gemsaward.com underneath the game code section. Your invite code can be found underneath the settings menu. Whatever your game scissors we end up putting in. The redeem code's obviously right over there, as well as in the chat thing. I can simply just go and copy paste it. And same reward as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, and 2,500 gold. Works on every platform except for the console versions. And now let's go to Delves. Which shouldn't take too long with skull spam. Though we can very easily lose as soon as we lose hero. The first battle is basically the hardest battle of all 4 of these battles, oddly enough. Mainly because of double skull reflect right in the middle there is the biggest issue with this battle. At least with the team that we're using. Normally this would be the most non-threatening battle in the entire delve, but with this particular team it's actually the most threatening. It's easy to play around though. Well, actually I shouldn't say that. It's actually really annoying sometimes to play around. Or at least it makes the battle go a lot longer than it needs to. We'll do both of those. Now we're in one-shot range. Now we just need a really good apothecary setup into keeper, so that we can keep making sure we don't die. So it looks like we kind of have it. We go do that on red. That kills that out. We now go and get our barrier up so that we don't die when we take a skull like that. And now we take another skull and then take a brown, and we're pretty much good to go. Actually, I could just take the skull now. It's not going to kill us because this doesn't have any reflect, and then we win. Look at that one, really smooth that time. Doesn't always go that way though. It can very easily fail because there's 25% reflect. If we hit him with 2 skulls, we die, and if we hit him with a skull and then he hits us with a skull, we also die. Or I mean, if we hit him with if we hit him with a skull and then he follows up with 1, we also die, which means we can't leave keeper souls like that. That or we have to take a brown simultaneously. Oh, this one of the battle is also slightly annoying, mainly because it has so much stealthy that the only thing we can actually technically hit is last slot, at least initially anyways. And there's no way for us to really kill it out. So all we have to do is do Mang on it. And then we have this small amount of attack to use for the entire battle. Let's move that for now. Grab another one. Get a good apothecary in there somewheres. Oh wait, what am I doing? They already had... We already had mana. Oh wait, you know what? He took me with a skull. We can now go do that, and now we can kill them normally. There we go. Oh yeah, duh. I kind of forgot about that. We can stun the first one if we... I mean, we could stun the first one, then hit him with a Mang so that we have 2 to hit instead of 1. We would have had to have not hit him with a skull prior, but as long as we had it, we can just do that. Oh, whoop, whoop, be careful. We can still die any second. He does browns, so we don't. Come on, apothecary, go do something good. Let's do it right there. Okay, that should be fine now. We just do this on brown or really anything, and he just dies out. Dead. No! That explosion ruined it. We had an extra turn into a 3-drop. That can sometimes backfire, the one explosion you get off of greed and all the other things. Oh, wait. Oh, it wasn't even mine. It was his. Never mind. That's fine. That one actually went all into him. Never mind. That one is perfectly fine that didn't happen. I'm just so used to using greed. I thought that was our greed. But yeah, we're not even using greed. We're using, well, we don't have anything. It was his Bargus that did it. Oh, I don't know why I took that one. We could have gotten hit by a skull there. I guess it wouldn't have made too big a deal only getting hit by 1, but definitely don't want to get hit by 2 if we don't have barrier at all. So we'll throw a second Mank here, and then we just kill everything. Okay, where can we throw Keeper? Apparently nowhere, so let's take a blue for now, just so we have Apothecary to clear out the board, and in doing so, we'll probably get alignment as well. So let's do this on purple. And yeah, we can do this on brown if we want to. I guess we'll do it on brown. Obviously, we still need browns for barrier. But, I know we have enough durability that that's probably not going to matter here. And it isn't. We'll just take the green there, throw another apothecary. Oh, no. That's not good. There we go. That's fine. And then he dies off this skull. Okay, no problem for the code. Do you have Zugoff yet? No. If not, how many orbs of power do you have? 0. And I can craft either 2 or about 5 or 6, depending on how you look at it. I have no intention in ever converting my smaller blues into bigger blues, though. So if you count just major blue orbs, I only have enough to craft, I believe, 2 orbs of power. If even that. I don't even think I have enough to get 2, because I haven't gotten a major blue in ages. Hopefully we'll get it during Tower of Doom this week. But I don't know, I've been really unlucky with those. I've been getting a lot of minor ones, but none of the majors. I do have to be careful in this battle. We could reflect kill ourselves on that still. It's a lot less consequential because this is the final battle of the delve. Still, it would be annoying. It greatly reduces our damage for the final troop if that happens. Which could backfire and lose us the entire battle. You never know. So let's go through another Mang here. We're going to need it for enough stats so we can actually kill them. We'll do it on you because you have skull reduction. I should have taken those blues first. For whatever reason, he doesn't go for it either, though. Luckily, the AI is just as bad as us. There we go. We'll take that, move that. Oh, why does that block have to be there? We could have won right now if that wasn't there. Go throw an apothecary on those. And it's still there. What do we do? What do we do? I guess we do some brown. It gives us keeper, and we won. But yeah, if I go under power orbs, I think we can not even craft 2 yet. Let me go double check. Okay, games, Soul Forge, other. We can currently craft, where's Orb of Power? 2 Orbs of Power. And our total amount that we actually own is probably 6, exactly. Yep, we have enough to craft exactly 2 Orb of Powers, though, if we were to convert all of our Orbs of Ascension, let's just say we have 1 more, let's just say that's 10. We'd be able to craft, what is that? We'd have 5 Orbs of Power if we were to craft every smaller orb into it, which means we'd be more than halfway there. But if you just count major orbs, we're only 1/4 the way there. So yeah, we got a long ways to go. 1/4 the way to a Zugoff after almost a year of orbs being in the game. Though that's with no power orbs and no actually attempting to farm him. Like, of course, if we tried making 1st, 2nd, or 3rd place on leaderboards, we could try expediting that exponentially. We could probably get it done in a month or 2. But, yeah, we're not doing that. At least not yet. We will be eventually. You just need an absurd amount of gems if you're going to bother throwing that many for orbs. I think the average power orb goes for, I want to say 3,000 to 4,000 gems. Probably even more sometimes. Depends on the week. The daily ones are the ones where it would normally go for cheaper. Because it comes down to more so how many battles can you do quickly, more so than how many gems you have. Whereas the weekend ones can go up to probably... I don't even want to try calculating out how many gems it costs. How many people... Like, the people who are currently trying for 1st place. I think there's 3 people right now trying for 1st place. And I'm pretty sure each one of them has spent a few thousand already this week, if not more. Alright, we'll throw down reds. Skull down. Oh! I gotta be careful. We gotta take a brown here. That also allow him to get stunned. I almost just took a skull. That would have been a fail. I was looking over our chat and not paying attention for a second. There we go. Okay, we should... Oh no! I gotta take another brown. Don't be like that. Luckily, there's not a skull here that's gonna instantly kill us. Yet. Oh no! Oh no! I jinxed it! Rip. Okay, well, let's try this again. Can't even get past room 1. Though it is the hardest battle of this delve, ironically. Okay, oh, that gives him a free skull. We don't want to give him a free skull. I can't drop it either. Is there anything that doesn't give him an extra turn? I guess this one doesn't. Take that green over, let him do whatever there. Take the blues. Get a nice apothecary. Before we do, let's go throw a Mang on that last slot there. Skull him down. And what else we need here? I guess we'll take a green for now. I really need an apothecary. Am I about to waste it just to do it on red? I think so. So we'll do that. We get very little value, but we get barrier out of it, so that's the main reason we do it. It's worth it just for the barrier. No! Now we gotta make sure we're really careful. Well, I guess that actually isn't too bad, because that at least means it can't reflect us there. So now what we can go do is win off of skulls, like that, and then dead. Like, I guess that wasn't as bad. Keep forgetting that every single time they hit us stuns them. Even though that's a pretty basic mechanic of it. It gets on the very first trait. Also, why is this battle always a bat swarm? I hope this delve realizes that this battle can be something else. I feel like more than half our battles has been a bat swarm on this one. It's the most annoying thing we can actually face. So let's go Mang the first one first. Oh, he didn't even skull me. Come on, skull. Take a skull so we can go and hit you. Come on. You know you want it. Come on. You're deliberately avoiding this at this point. Come on, AI. You know you want it. It's just sitting right there for you. There you go. And now we just do that and then hit the other one. And then it's like he doesn't even have stealthy, any of them. Take the blue just so we have it. And I do want to go get an apothecary here just to go get that to full. That gives us new alignment as well to go use. It's also going to give us enough damage to kill everything with. And let's throw down last slot. And now we one-shot everything. Looks like green is the way to go. Let's see. We'll apothecary to reds. Keeper to yellows. There we go. Okay, this room's easy enough. And then we just have the final room. Which, as long as he doesn't get skull spam off, isn't really going to do anything. Then I guess the 25% reflect could potentially kill us, but we could likely still win if our team is everything except Mang. Because his whole team would be dead up to only one troop. Which would be easy enough, even with the stat difference. It's just when it happens prior, it's not really worth it because of how much time it would take to clear out every single room up to that point. And the fact that most of them would probably just lose due to the lack of stats. So we'll get another Mang here. Put that down on pretty much just the next one. It should be fine. I think that's enough damage. Looks like it is. What kind of alignment do we have? Blue hits a lot of damage, but none of it's extra turn. I guess we get rid of our precious brown. But we're going to get enough skulls out of it and give him none, so it's fine. And we won. One more battle. Let's not lose. Oh, sorry, I didn't answer that one question. Why will I never convert the smaller orbs into major? It's not like you will ever use smaller orbs. Actually, you will. Smaller blue orbs are insanely valuable. I was going to say I would almost consider them more valued than the major orbs, but no, I wouldn't say that. But the smaller blues in particular, for how easy they are to obtain, they're actually insanely good value. You use them on things that are ascended up to legend in order to get them to mythic. This, in many instances, can save you anywhere from about 250 to 1,000 gems, which is a lot, depending on how you're utilizing it. Oh wait, what am I doing? I'm like taking every single skull as if that's what we're supposed to be doing. Whoops, let me go Mang him before we hit even more damage on him. Let's go replenish our barrier by... Ooh. We're in trouble. I also just want to do this on green, then hit it on brown. Just because of the higher extra turn chance. There we go. Okay, I did the exact same thing I needed it to do. So we throw this down. And with that, grab a Mang. Throw that at you. Why do I feel like that's not enough damage now? Because I didn't get a good Mang initially. Yeah, it's not going to be enough to kill the other ones. I would need a third Mang, which is a little overkill. Let's see. Actually, would a third Mang even help with that? Because he has 33% reduction. Even with 1,000 attack, that actually wouldn't have been enough attack value. Unless it gets stunned or we got Enrage. I guess maybe it's finally time to go get Enrage. Very rarely do I bother using that on Titan. But there are some instances where it's worth it. And when we need to do over 1,000 skull damage would be one of those instances. Because the only way we can do that is with Hunter's Mark or or Enrage, or any on-scroll effect that would happen to raise it. But Enrage would be the only easy way that Titan has to do it. And that would allow us to hit 1,500 if we needed it. But there we go. Okay. That's that. Let's go use our shards and hopefully go get ourselves a legend. I still need 1 copy of the legend from this kingdom. Or from this faction, I mean. And all we get is gold rings, basically. Actually, we might have enough to go open 1 more. Nope, not even that. But yeah, that'll be our rift. Looks like 2 days, possibly, we'll go get the pet. Maybe 3, depends how badly it goes. But yeah, definitely by Wednesday, on pet day, oddly enough, we'll end up having the Dire Rose pet. We're also getting some other new pet. I actually didn't double check yet what this bonus is. Well, not that guy, but the one that's coming out. Looks like some kind of snowman. Why do I feel like it was cosmetic? I don't think it is. Let me actually go double check what it is real quick. I looked it up earlier, but I completely forget what it is off the top of my head. Let me see. Wrong spoilers. That's not the ones I'm looking for. The effect of the pet. Oh, that's also the wrong spoiler. Pet spoilers. Loading, loading. Snowball, Kingdom, Urskea. Really? That's Urskea? That's a weird one. But it's for Urskea bonus. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, I'm confused now. That doesn't look anything like what an Urskea pet I would assume would look like. But yeah, it's Urskea bonus. The Kingdom of Urskea, not the type of Urskea. So basically, regardless of which one it was, it's pretty useless. Both of those 2 categories are pretty useless. Urskea's as well as the Kingdom of Urskea. But yeah, it's the Kingdom of Urskea is what it should give a bonus to. The one that has all the snow and stuff up there. Mainly the ones with all the Urskas in it. So pretty much a dead content one. At least it's better than cosmetic though, if nothing else. But yeah, it's still pretty useless. It might as well be cosmetic for the bonus that it has. But yeah, does anyone else have any other questions? Because that's everything we had to do, other than maybe a few more bounty battles, but I'll do that off stream, since otherwise we'll just be repeating the same battle over and over again. But I'll do those just to make sure we get leaderboard, and we'll have 75 gems in an orb tomorrow. But yeah, just as a reminder, tomorrow's stream will not be at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be instead streaming at about 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, about 4 hours prior, around that time. We'll still be doing the same thing we always do. It's just going to be a little bit earlier than normal, just because I'll be doing some other stuff at night. Other than that, don't forget, there is 2 dev streams. One is basically right now. They should be starting in about 15 minutes or so. It might be a little bit later because they need to set up everything and all that. But they're going to be doing a Q&A stream tonight and a 4.2 preview stream tomorrow. And that means tomorrow I'll be going over the Q&A stream that they did today. And then on Tuesday, I'll be going over the 4.2 stream that they're doing tomorrow. Since I can't do it prior. But anyways, let me just go get the link to their stream real quick. So you guys can go head over there. There it is, twitch.tv/infinity+2. Mute it immediately so it doesn't play any noise. And copy the link. But there you guys go. There is the developer stream. It should be starting in, I believe, 15 minutes. I don't think they canceled it. They shouldn't have. No, let's see. Does the timer at the bottom say it? Let's see. It's still loading. Twitch, why do you take so long to load? Still loading, still loading, still loading. Well, it doesn't say it. Oh, well. It doesn't matter. Anyways. I'll see y'all later. Thanks for coming down. Let me go just double check questions. I see question marks. Oh, wait. That question wasn't to me. You lose your first true troops. Sir Gawain summoned a dozen extra troops every time. You use Hound AI, gets extra turns, and every time Sir Gawain... Yeah, that can happen. You can try waiting until you have a lot more reds on the board. Generally, you want to wait till there's about 8 reds and purples on the board. Though sometimes you do have to cast it without it. If you're using it with Yagway, the best method to make sure bad things don't happen is make sure your Yagway has full mana before you cast Hound. And if you do that, at least if it misses... but there's still alignment, you can at least get Yagway. Because often if it misses, you won't be able to do anything. Because even if you have alignment, your Yagway didn't get full mana. So you want to make sure he gets full mana. Even though it's normally being blocked, you still want to make sure it gets up and can get that cast off. But yeah, make sure to wrap up Bounty Hunter soon. It ends in like 4 hours or so, 5 hours. Let's see. You just made 100 on consoles, still getting your kingdoms to level 10. Do you have a good farm for trait stones? Generally, if you're going to farm trait stones, Sunbird, Rowan, Firebomb, Hero using any weapon is what you want to go with. That allows you to have 2 different kill options, which you generally need to cast both of them once. Firebomb fully traded gives you a decent amount of burst mana at the beginning, and then casting Sunbird into a single Rowan cast of both will end the battle. You can also end up setting a weapon like War and Peace, which is pretty easy to obtain from completing Alkaziel Kingdom and stuff like that, in order to have some kind of extra alternative damage that you can do too, just to poke them down. But Hero is mainly just there so you gain Hero XP constantly. It's a great way to also farm up your Hero levels, as well as farming trait stones simultaneously. It does require some amount of stats. I wouldn't advise exploring at too low of a level. Generally, you don't try doing Explore until, I would say around maybe level 200 or 250, mainly because you want to do most of your low-level grinding in PvP and Arena and stuff like that, while the game modes are still a little bit easier. And then you can go to Explore and just grind it like crazy at that point if you wanted to. Basically, every level beyond, like between 300 to 1,000, are about the same as far as what people will generally have in PvP and stuff like that. So it's not too big of a gap normally if you go in power level through that area. But anything before then, if you do it at too low of a level, Explore will either be too high stats for you to kill quickly enough for it to be efficient compared to just doing treasure hunt or PvP or something else, or it just won't be worth it compared to how easy PvP and Arena would be at that lower level range. But anyways, guys, thanks for coming down. I will see you all later. Have a wonderful week. We'll be going over the new event stuff tomorrow morning. Our stream will be about 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow, which is about 4 hours prior to normal. And that's the schedule for now. And every other day will just be the normal time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Anyways, guys, I'll see you all later. Thanks for stopping by, and have a wonderful week. Bye, everyone.